Hello, Pisces. This is going to be a very odd reading, which is not unusual for a Wonderland deck, right? But, like, right from the very beginning, I'm getting some very spiritual, intuitive feelings off of this reading. So, I'm going to read it in the more logical context, but I'm also going to include some extra things that I'm noticing, okay? So, first we have the Judgment card, and this is a final decision. Um, it's like somebody reaching into their heart. May have seemed like a void before, but reaching into their heart and really just pulling out this final decision. It has to do with things moving forward. Could have to do something with a Cancerian, does not have to be. Chariot for me is Cancerian, but everybody has their thoughts about it. But also notice the card in the back and how they're doing back bends and how this what's the word? I forget, the pink flamingo kind of being bent and then just kind of holding down that porcupine, right? It's like this is really a stretch, okay? This judgment, this final decision is really a stretch. It's not something at all that you would have expected. Not at all something that would be considered just expected, okay? But it's a final decision and things are moving forward. People are having to kind of be out of their element, stretch their imagination and their thoughts and their feelings just a little bit more than what they have, right? Potentially having to hold down some people that really are against making a final decision. There may be a little bit of um, what's the word? Kind of pushing their hand a little bit, not letting them take absolute control like they're used to doing. And then we have the moon, and some people say it's a Cancerian card as well. I disagree. That's a lobster, that's not a crab. That's not to say it can't be a Cancerian card, but I feel like it could be Cancerian or it could be Pisces, okay? It is lunar, so either way, the point is that the moon is all about secrets. And I feel like these secrets are coming to light. The tide is coming in and it's kind of bringing up some things that people had forgotten about or had hoped not to deal with, that kind of thing. But basically, it's like evidence is washing ashore. That's the way I feel about it. And then we have the King of Cups. Arguably, it can be any water sign. I'm going to say it's you, but we're going to say it can be Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. Just kind of going with the flow. Yeah, there's emotions all around you, but you're extending emotions and you're okay with it. Like, you still feel in control. You don't look like you're, worried about where your next meal is coming from or anything like that. You're just kind of going with it, right? I mean, it's there. And then we have the Nine of Cups, and that one is it talks about spirituality as well because the hookah, the cups are emotions, happiness, but I feel like it's a wisdom. It's a wisdom. Um, Basically, even though, how do I explain it? Maybe it doesn't feel like there is a reason for you to have certainty. You have that sureness of spirit. You know that these things are going to come to pass. There's going to be some sort of apology about the things that are coming out and the final decision. There's going to be some sort of emotion. I see it as an apology, doesn't have to be. But I feel like you're going to be in wonder about what it is that you see, what you experience. And I feel like it's against the odds, But at the same time, in your heart and soul, you always knew, right? And then we have the Hanged Man in reverse, which is this talks about um, seeing things from a different perspective. But time is of the essence, I'm also getting. But there's paperwork involved. But you see how he's just casually sipping his tea. He knows it's just a matter of time. It's almost like I have the evidence right here, or the solution right here. I'm just waiting, right? Tick tock. And then the Queen of Cups, which is a Cancerian card. She's also extending her cup, but the Queen of Cups is very much about intuition, and I like that being right beside the Nine of Cups. It all is so just kind of, it's surreal in this feeling of, it's just a matter of time, even though it's a stretch. And then we have the Three of Cups, which this can be celebration or it could be a reunion. You could be reuniting with a Cancerian. However, it could also be this Cancerian as a third party. There may not be a Cancerian at all. But what I'm seeing here is you're seeing things from a different perspective. You're seeing things more from an intuitive, a spiritual type of viewpoint. And yes, some things will have to bend to bring about the change, but it was inevitable. A reunion's going to happen. There is going to be celebration. And I do feel as if you're ready for it. I feel like you've kind of been watching for it, but not to the point that you're worried. But with this Ace of Pentacles, this is like a large sum of money. This is a divine gift from the universe. Your cup is outstretched. You're ready to accept this gift, and you will accept this gift. But it can also be, like I said, a large sum of money. It can be a lot of things, but you know what it is for you. With the pomegranate in the mirror, though, we're also again talking about walking between worlds, about basically going down the rabbit hole. You know the cost of the spiritual world versus the material world. And I feel like you have a very steady grasp on both. With the clovers down at the bottom, I feel like luck is on your side as well. I really feel as if the tangible is in your hands, but you also have that gift of the spiritual side as well. And I feel like you're very happy with walking your own path. I feel like you're more confident. For some of you, you're single, but I feel like you're just very confident in yourself, knowing that you have a good grasp on both sides of the coin, the spiritual and the material plane. And I feel like you're starting to see the wonder again, So at the end of the day, secrets are coming out. There's an apology, there's a final decision, and there's a reunion. And though it's a stretch spiritually and on a more material level, I feel like you've always known. And yes, the emotions have been there, but you're quite fine, kind of like doing your own thing. You're seeing things from a different perspective and you're not panicking. You're just here to learn, here to feel, here to experience all sides of this. I also get the feeling that you do have spiritual help. If you see on the Nine of Pentacles, the bird there, that's very much spiritual as well. I feel like you're getting messages from the divine. And yes, the clock is going tick tock, but look at you in the Knight of Cups. You're ready, but you're not gonna lose your cool. You're not gonna lose your cool because you are like the Nine of Cups here. You're sitting here just waiting. So, um, I feel like if there is a Cancerian involved, this person has a different viewpoint as well. I really do. Um, but this final decision is what's important. This very last line is a judgment call. And if you notice, all of my readings have been saying this in different ways. But basically, there's a final decision, a reunion, secrets coming out, and an apology. And you did get the Ace of Pentacles. And so, if you're one of those people that has been waiting on, you know, money or whatever from a decision, I feel like that's something that's coming to fruition. It's just a matter of people having to work with their egos a little bit, right? But they are seeing things from a different perspective. And I mean, this situation, I feel like you're seeing the positivity in it more so than the negative. Because in the past, it might have been that you were more negative about it, but now you're just kind of flowing with your emotions and watching what's going on around you, realizing that things will happen in their own time. You're ready for it, right? But also, the Ace of Pentacles can talk about spiritual gifts as well. So that could be a very strong point for you guys. Either way, like I said, evidence is washing up on the shore basically, and things are about to change. So if this resonates with you, feel free to give it a thumbs up. Feel free to share it. And if you're not already subscribed, please do. And I'll see you again soon. Bye.